So I know most of y'all that play Court Conquer, y'all don't really care to actually play Court Conquer for rep because A, it takes too long to get a game, you gotta wait, you end up getting irritated because the games that you could have been waiting for, you could have been playing Park, but you think about it, you're like, okay, I'm getting double rep for the game I'm playing, but how do I get the most rep of how I play? So check this out, I will be telling y'all how to get the most rep in Court Conquer. A lot of people, this is the best method. This is basically the top method, of the only method might be out there to be able to get the most rep. Not just to win the Court Conquer, this is to get the most rep. So look, when we was playing Court Conquer, we made sure we had a certain builds. This is what you need. You need certain archetypes. You need certain pie charts. Don't pay attention to these names. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you bring a two-way slasher or a two-way finisher. That is not a slasher. That is not a slashing pie chart. So pay attention to those key things. Or if you're on a pure playmaker, I'm gonna let you know, if you're on a pure archetype, they cap out faster. So if you're trying to get reps, say if you're throwing alley-oops, they're going to cap out faster. So if you're on an archetype that has playmaking and shooting or playmaking and slashing, they do not cap out as fast. So I was on my pure playmaker, testing it out. I was like, okay, I throw 6 oops, but it's less than what I would get at Park, but I'm trying to figure out why. And then I hopped on my playmaking shot critter. I end up getting more. The lineup that we were running in the actual pie charts that was running, my center is a playmaking defender or a post playmaker. So he has defense and playmaking, something like that. And I have playmaking and sharpshooting, and my slasher, he's slashing and playmaking. So out of the group, we have a mixture of both. So if we don't end up getting the oop off of one person, somebody else can throw the oop. But this works perfectly because we do not cap out as fast of a pure build. So anybody that has a slasher playmaker that has a pure playmaker pie chart, you will cap out very fast, but it's still also a good build to use, just to let you know. So all you want to do, you want to come on the court, pass it to your center. This is to get your center involved, to get the pass to assist. He's going to pass it back to you, and you're going to throw the oop to the person that wraps around. The reason why the person is wrapping around, so when I set a screen on him to actually get the man stuck, and if I don't hit the man, and once the center hit me, the center might end up setting the screen and end up hitting him still if I miss him. This is the reason I'm holding my nuts, actually trying to set a big body screen as a guard. So this helps a lot to help your actual slasher or whoever's catching the oop to get open. So once you want to get on defense, the defensive part, if you're not a defender or you don't got defending in your build, just let the defender just play defense the whole time. You're going to just play defense only on the perimeter. So you see, I'm just playing defense only in the perimeter. Anything that goes in the paint, the center has by himself. So look, we're going to get a rep anytime we go. That's pass assist on a fast break. I even waited. You want to go for the rep. The most rep you might get in total is 21 to 23K. This only if you do this method right. You can do this without having to get pass assist. So if you have 2 slashers on the court and you're on a playmaking shot creator or a playmaking slasher, this is what you're going to do. If you have 2 of them and you don't want them to get pass assist, make one of them go to the corner or make them go to the back court and let the actual person whose turn it is run around you while you throw the oop. Also, they could set the screen just to keep the defender from actually getting there to block the shot, because there's a lot of times that the defender is going to get around you and block the actual person that's the receiver of the oop shot when you're throwing the oop. It happens a lot, it happens here and there, but that's the reason why we're using this double screen method. I pass it to the center, I'm getting ready to set my big body. If he don't hit it, as you see, if he didn't hit it, throw it to him, and we still have another screen set up ready to hit him. So most of y'all are like, I know some of y'all that y'all can't comprehend that maybe, but look. At this point, if you're down in the game, I know some of y'all might be down in the game, you end up giving to the person that's hot. And the first person that's hot is our slasher. Our slasher is hot. You would get him the ball, have the person that's the shooter spot up on the wing. It is very easy. But for inbound plays like this, you end up, say if I'm at the bottom with the center will go get the ball, I would get passed to the ball, and then I would throw the oop to the actual receiver of the oop. It's very simple. Or if I'm inbounding the ball, I will throw it to the center. The actual slasher or whoever is catching the oop will get ready to wrap around while I catch the ball right back from the center to throw the oop. It's a very simple method. As you see, I got 11.2K. That's not even one of my best games. The highest I ever got was 11.8K in this. So that's almost 20, that's 23 something. That's 23.4, 23.6, 23.6K. Plus I have double rep from the wheel, so I had another ×2. So I was end up getting 0.3 to 0.4 a game. And if I lose a game, I end up getting 0.2. So look, I'm gonna give y'all a very close instinct. As you see, I might play a little defense in the paint, but when we're on fast breaks, we try to slow it down. You see, we was like, okay, let's reset. We reset it, gave it to the center. He passed it to me. End up trying to set a big body. He bumps the center. If you can consistently get the defender to bump the center or bump the guard that's setting the screen, you will automatically get that oop off plus that pass assist. But one thing you want to know, make sure the center does not drag to like the mid-range line, because if it drags to the mid-range line, he will get picked up by whoever's getting guarded by the center that's passing the ball to the guard to throw the oop to the actual slasher or whoever's catching the oop. Say we're above the three-point line. You want to be above the three-point line or close to half court. That's the best way to do it. As you see in this gameplay, I wasn't using Lob City Passer. It didn't even pop up once. No Lob City Passer. You see, you don't really need Lob City Passer for these type of situations, but it's possible to use it. It's no point. If you got some patch points, I prefer you put it on something else like Needle Threader. I was mostly using that. Even on fast breaks, you want to try to bait on fast breaks. You want to try to bait the defender to come towards the ball handler to throw it to the slasher. Because it happened a few times I was on fast breaks and I got baited and I end up getting turnovers. But when you're doing this, you're going to end up getting a few turnovers here and there if you don't have communications. If there's no communication, this will go horrible. Literally horrible. Most of the time, you see, if we get past, we literally let the center play all the defense. The center will get defense based on their pie chart. As you see, he's a playmaker and defending. Hey, if you're a stretch, I feel bad for you. You might have to use a different build. If you don't have a different build, you might have to just get past the assist. Past the assist is still a lot. Even if you don't have like literally playmaking in your build or playmaking in your archetype or it's playmaking in your pie chart. This will also work with a BP build, especially with any build that got slashing in this build. You need at least having playmaking, slashing, defending. You want at least somebody on the court has to have one of those three in their pie charts. If you don't have that, this will not work for everybody to get at least 10K a game. But if you don't care for everybody to get 10K a game, you just want to get the wins, go out in. This still is a good method to even win. But if you want to get rep, this is the best way. Even if you got 3 people. But for the 2v2, the 2v2 is just simple inbound. The person stands behind the player. You throw the oop. Once the player run around, he gets stuck. It's very easy. But I get more into that. Maybe the next time Court Conqueror come out. You never know. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you try this out. If you don't try this out, bro, I feel bad for you. Because this is the best method to get rep. Because literally, I got 15% in less than 10 hours. 15% on an Elite 1 bar, getting 0.4 for 2 hours. We played a few games, but I did take a break here and there. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this method worked for y'all boys. If it don't work for y'all, I feel bad for y'all because y'all maybe did it wrong and y'all didn't listen to about the pie chart situation. Pie charts are the main thing of doing this and communication. But it's been your man ChaMoma, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.